Hi, I'm Chris, and welcome to my channel, Synergistic Singing. What is the best vocal exercise or vocal training system in the world? That's the question we're going to ask today, and the answer is actually pretty simple. It's just whatever works for you. No exercise or no method is going to work for everyone all the time. Even if you have in your hands a set of CDs that is the best vocal exercise thing ever created. God himself created this vocal exercise. You can still not progress. And the reason why is because when we apply exercises, we are going to apply it in our own unique way. We have a whole lots of different muscles and tendons and tissues that can move around inside the mouth and throat. We can't see what we're doing with that. Then we have all kinds of muscles in your body that affect your breathing and affect the amount of air pressure and all these kinds of subtle ways that when you actually try to do an exercise, there is always going to be a certain amount of unpredictability. And you might do an exercise and it might achieve the polar opposite of what you're going for. So there is no perfect exercise out there, and even if there is, there's plenty of room for misinterpretation or misapplication of that, because singing is a really subtle process. The difference between a vowel is a millimeter of tongue movement, so it's tiny. you can't sit there and work with a cookie cutter set of exercises. That doesn't work. If, however, you are open to whatever systems or whatever exercises are going to help you get to where you want to go, then the next step is simply to have a way to measure that. You want to have very, very specific sounds that you're going for. Say I'm going for an E vowel that's at a loud volume in a rock genre. How do I, on the note D4, how do I do that? Okay, now we've got something really, really specific that we can figure out how to get to in your voice, and then we need a way to measure what we're doing. So that means you need to record your attempts to do that. You need to record your different exercises that would help you get there, and then you need to listen back and or work with the teacher. If you are measuring what you're doing, if you are keeping track of what works for your voice, that is going to be the path to the best vocal exercises that work specifically for you. The three most important things for choosing the right vocal exercises are: one, realize that the best vocal exercises out there are the ones that work for you. Second, you have to work with really specific sounds to be able to measure what you're doing. Lastly, you have to measure what you're doing. You have to record yourself singing, you have to work with a teacher so that you can see, this exercise is moving me closer to the sound that I'm going for, or no, this exercise is moving me farther away or not doing much of anything. I hope that helps, and for future updates, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And lastly, for voice lessons either online or in my Austin, Texas studio, go to synergisticsinging.com/schedule a lesson. Thanks for watching.